Hello to all my lively ladies. You're very welcome back. My name is Trish and you're very welcome to my YouTube channel. So today's workout, we are going to do a 25-minute full body walk with weights. So this is our tone at home workout. Okay, so like I say, I'm going to be using a light pair of dumbbells today. If you haven't got any weights, you can maybe try and hold on to 2 cans or 2 water bottles, or just go body weight. You're going to get a really good workout here today, whether you use weights or go body weight. It depends how much effort you actually put in yourself, okay? So even light weights or no weight, you can really put a lot of emphasis on the muscles and really make sure you're contracting, even if you're going body weight, and slowly return the limbs back down to normal position. And you can really make the exercise that little bit more intense, or like you're using resistance. Okay, so I'm just getting warmed up here, so step touching. I know I'm getting a few requests from people who would like to see a little bit more weights in the workout, so for the next few workouts I'll include some with some light dumbbells. Okay, but don't worry if you don't have any, just go body weight. Now this workout today, just let me explain it. It's our 20-40 format, so I know a lot of people are liking that format, so I'm just including another one here today. You may find that holding the weights for the whole 20 minutes here is going to be a little bit too much for you. You might feel that way. If so, I suggest you get a chair like I have here and leave the weights out for the walking part, the 20-second walk, and then you can bring it in for the full body moves. Okay, so that's just an option for you if you find that doing for the full minute with weights too much. Okay, let's keep going now. Make this leg move a little bit bigger. Bring in some arms. I've got to get those limbs warmed up too. And again, here I'm just doing the warm-up body weight, but you can see I'm actually really contracting my shoulder muscles. I'm not just doing this, just letting the arms flare out to the side. I'm actually contracting. I can feel the muscles working there. Just body weight, okay? That's it, good. Big deep breaths now. Get your oxygen flowing around your body. Maybe 10 more of these. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do a side step and a side leg lift. So just kind of challenging the balance a little bit right from the start. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now side step, one leg, side leg lift. Side step, side leg lift. That's it. And side leg lift. And you can rest your hands on your hips here just for a moment. Or you can put them out here for balance, because once one leg leaves the ground, you're going to really challenge the balance there. Now we're really working and warming up those little muscles in the outer hip there, your gluteus medius, your gluteus minimus. They're quite small. They are not really muscles to be overloading, so they do fatigue very quickly. Okay, that's it, and lift. Now if this leg lift is too big for you, of course, make it smaller. If you need to hold on to a wall or you have your chair handy, that's grand, you can hold on to your chair. Good. Let's do 2 more. Out and up. We have to change legs now. You're probably feeling that standing leg as well, or more than the other one. Slight bend in the knee, both knees. You're feeling your arms now. You can rest your hands on your hips if you like. And lift out. Good. Step and lift. I'm bending slightly to the side, but not overly bending. Okay. Trying my best to keep my tummy muscles engaged and keep my spine as straight as possible. That's it. And squeeze. Good. And lift. That's good. Now last 2. We're going to do a little squat, last one here, and a donkey kick. Okay, so just a little squat, donkey kick. That's it, you don't have to kick back too far. Try again to keep your spine straight and don't arch your back. So don't kick too high if it forces you to arch your back. Kick back, that's it. Down and kick. Down and kick. We're really hitting all areas of the glutes here this morning with our warm-up. We just got those little tiny gluteus medius and minimus. Now we're into the big gluteus maximus, the muscle that we sit on. Good. Great exercise just to get every day. If you can do something just to get up and walk or move around and get that gluteus maximus working for you, okay? That's it. One of the largest muscle groups in the body, the big prime movers. Keeps your hips healthy. That's it. Kick back. Let's do 2 more. Then we'll do some side reaches and leg lifts, okay? So we're just going to do side reach and leg lift. I'm actually going to bring in 2 arms, just one side. Again, I'm challenging your balance a little bit here. Good. Lift and lift and lift. Now, of course, you can make this harder. I don't know how you feel about making things harder in a warm-up, but you can just leave out the tap of the floor and see how your balance copes with that. If this is a morning workout, you might feel, oh my goodness, I'm not quite ready for this just yet. So if that's you, tap your toe and reach across. And reach, that's it. Good, nice stretch with the trunk there. Reach, go 2 more. And of course we have to do the other leg. Okay, you can start off by tapping just to introduce it to your nervous system there. That's it. Reach up. Reach, good. Now if you want to try and not touch the floor, you might find even one side is not as good as the other. I find this side now I'm a little bit not as balanced as the other. Again, keep your spine as straight, okay, as much as you can. You're leaning a little bit to the side just to allow for the range of movement. That's it, last 3, 2, we're going to do some arm circles now, and 1. So we're just going to circle and circle. That's it. Good. Now here we're trying our best to get a full circumduction of the shoulder. Okay, your shoulder joint has a large range of movement, which is great, but it also means that it's open to injury a lot more than the other joints. So just be careful with yourself. So you should feel a tightness in around your belly button now if you're engaging your abs. Okay, if this range of movement is too much for you, you can make it smaller, okay? And try and work on the mobility yourself each day. That's it. So if you find any parts of your body here in the workout that you feel like you don't have a full range of movement, try and do a little bit of work yourself on your, maybe during the day or days where you might do some mobility work. Okay, you should be doing mobility work most days of the week. That's it. Now let's go forward with the shoulders. You might find your mobility is a bit better in this direction. You might find one arm has a lot more movement or freedom than the other. Just take note of these things, okay? That's it, because it's good to actually work on these areas and they do respond to a little bit of help. That's it, good. Let's do 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and let's just go into our walk. Now we're going to hit the timer. First 20 seconds is a walk, it goes by so fast. Then we're going to pair it off with full body exercise. And the first full body exercise I may as well tell you is side steps here and some nice bicep curls. Now again, you can see me here. I'm actually really going, like contracting those bicep muscles here with body weight. So if you don't have weights, that's what you do, okay? And like I say, sorry, back to a walk. Like I say, if you find the whole workout's too much for you with the weights, put them down for the walking section. I'm going to hold on to mine. Right, and you can see I have them on the chair. Right, let's go straight away. There we go. First one always goes fast because I have to get everything into position. Right, let's walk it out. So you've got those side steps, bicep curls coming now for your 40-second interval. This is our 20. Nice straight spine here, see? No, not arching the back. Good, so that's how fast it goes. Right, side step. Now bicep curl. That's it, good. Now you keep I like this exercise because it actually forces you to keep your chest upright because you don't want to bang yourself on the chin with the dumbbell, okay? Good. And curl, good. Out to the side. And keep your elbow tucked into your rib cage, okay? Don't let it flare out to the side. Tuck it in. That's it. Good. We're back to walks now in a couple of seconds. With or without your dumbbells, you choose. This is where you can give your wrist, I know gripping the dumbbells can be tough on the grip strength, so this is where you can give it a rest, but don't be always putting them down on the floor where you'll be rounding your back. Put them down on the chair, okay? Or a piece of furniture. When I'm working out on my own, I actually use a table. Now we've got heel digs and chest press coming, okay? So heel digs. That's next, heel digs. Now let's bring in some chest. So like I was saying, when I work out by myself off camera and I want to lift some weight, I usually do it in my kitchen on the wet days, and I put the dumbbells down on the kitchen table. It's a great height, so you're not rounding and bending down and having to go all the way to the floor to be picking up weights and putting them back down. Now, push away, that's it. I know it's tough to keep these weights up for 40 seconds. Back to walk now. Nearly there. Okay. Walk it out. Now we have some squat punches next. So you're going to go down into a squat. You're going to hold the squat and we're just going to punch out, okay? So this is where the dumbbells, excuse me, might start to feel a little bit intense now on your upper body. Okay, so down into a squat. Punch, punch. Now keep your back straight for me. Good. Punch it out. Abs pulled in for me. Good work. You can go down a little deeper if you can. Sit into your seat. Keep your back straight. That's it. Come on. Punch. Punch. Oh, this is tough to do for 40 seconds. Keep going. Push. Push away. Push. Push. Come on. You can do it. Keep going for me. Nice big deep breaths. We're just there. Couple of seconds. Hang in, hang in. There you go. Now you might want to feel like, oh, I've had enough of those weights. Put them down now and have a break. Knee raise next. So we're going to just cross the knee, and you can leave the weights out if you want or bring them into the move. Good. March it out. Good. Now knee raise. Now you can just leave the weights by your side if you want, or you can just do this nice gentle little move side to side. Good work. Keep breathing. Keep going. Back to walks very soon now. Good work. Come on, you can do this. Side to side. Keep breathing. Come on. Nice tall spine for me. We are just there. That's it. Good work. Now we are going to walk it out again. I've got some low squat walks coming next, okay? So 10 seconds, we're going to get down into a squatted position and we're going to walk the room. So I'm going to make my way over. Okay, now down into a squat. I'm just going to hold the weights in the goblet in front of me here. Just keep it simple. It's still adding a good bit of resistance. Giving the arms a bit of a break as well. Can we get down a little lower? That's it. Down low. Keep those hips low and really work those quads. Now, if your knees can't cope with that, come up a little bit higher. See what you can do, okay? That's it. Good. Heart rate's up there now, especially when you add a little bit of weight into the workout. Really shoot that heart rate up for you. That's good. Strengthening your heart as well. Okay, there's our time. Let's walk it out. Okay, we've got some leg curl, bicep curl coming next. How are the arms coping? I know if you're gripping those dumbbells too hard that you will send a little bit of tension up to your shoulders. So just be aware of that. Let go, stay loose. That's it. Now, curl, curl, that's it. Curl the legs, bicep curl. Now tuck your elbows into their little waist pockets. That's it, good work. Tuck, keep them tucked in. Don't let them go out too far to the side because your elbow will, might get a bit of pain in your elbow, particularly if you're lifting weights. Keep yourself safe and curl. Curl up to your shoulder, full range of movement. Kick your rear. So just every now and then take note of what each body part is doing. Abs are engaged. There's a lot for your mind to think about. Good work. Walk it out. Now another suggestion as well regarding weights is you could do the whole half of this workout. So we're 6 minutes in now with weights, and maybe for the second half, if you're really feeling tired, leave the weights out. Okay, we've got some X squats coming now. Okay, so we are going to kick across your body like an X and then sit down. So again, the weights are gone into goblet, just adding a little bit of resistance. Keep your chest upright. That's it. Sit down, kick, and sit down with a nice straight back. Okay, and you can go down into a deeper squat if you'd like. Good. Or your knees allow that, or your ankles even. Well done. Sit down. Good. Kick. Kick. Now make sure when you're kicking, you're contracting your thigh muscle there. You're actually pulling in a little bit. Okay, with your muscles there, so you're not just kicking out with no protection for your knees. Okay, let's walk it out. Toy soldiers. Haven't done toy soldiers in a while. So the last exercise is very quad dominated. So this one's going to be more hamstring. Now you can do this without weights if you want. This is tough on the shoulders for 40 seconds, so you have to hold them out for me. Okay, I have the weights touching each other. That's it. I find it helps me to steady them a little bit more. Watch your back now. Do not lean back like this, okay? Kick. Kick. Do you feel those hamstrings working? Pulsing muscle groups here. That's it. You can leave your legs down a little bit lower if you feel that's too high for you, or it's arching your back. Big deep breath. Ooh, do you feel the burn in your shoulder there, the front of your shoulder? Loosen the grip on the dumbbell so you don't send tension up there. We don't want the wrong tension. There we go. And that actually went quite quick. Walk it out. Okay. Step touch and arm punches next. So some nice big shoulder and trunk move coming next. Keep on going. Okay, so step touch. So we did this in the warm up at the beginning. All right, let's get ready to punch. Watch your lights above your head. Pick your little spot where you're working out. Now, having said that, you can move off the spot with this one. It's a nice one to get off the spot. But if you find you can't really coordinate very well moving off the spot, just stay where you are and reach up. Now really feel that lovely stretch in your trunk. Your tummy muscles are getting a good stretch there. Love this exercise, really love it. This is one I might go to if I'm feeling a little bit stiff from sitting for too long. That's it. Good. Now let's walk it out. Now the next exercise, we have a one side knee raise. So pick a knee, but once you pick the knee, you have to pick the opposite arm, okay? I like to tap the leg of the leg that's lifting to remind me of what other the opposite arm that's going to go up. So I'm tapping this leg, so that's the opposite arm. Oh, there we go, I got it wrong. This leg and this arm. Okay, that's it. I'm looking at myself in the monitor and it's backwards. Okay, so up, if you're really struggling, just do same in leg, same side, okay, same arm. That's it, good. So reach up. Now watch how straight the back has to stay. Don't lean back. Okay, we don't want to be hurting our backs here, particularly with weights. You can rest the other one up on your shoulder if you want to do some isometric bicep curls. That's it, good. And the other side to do after our little walking interval. That's it, good work. That's it, march it out. Big deep breaths. Now, other side to do as soon as this interval is over. I think I'll get my arm ready first this time. Okay, so this will be up here, this here, so it's opposite leg. That's it, that worked better for me. I think once you get into the starting position, you'll get it. That's it, good. Even us old veterans here get muddled from time to time, especially these morning workouts when your brain is still half asleep. And push up to the ceiling, good. Push, that's it, nice long arm by the earlobe. The other elbow was tucked into your chest there, okay? It's not out here like this. Just be aware of what your body parts are doing. Abs are tight. And reach and reach. Good work. Okay, walk it out. We're going to go back to a step touch now, the next 40-second interval. And this time we're going to crisscross arms. Okay? Make sure you don't bang weights if you're still holding on to them. We're actually into the second part of the workout. So I was saying, you could actually leave out in a step touch the weights if you feel like your arms have had enough. Okay, 10 minutes of gripping dumbbells. That's it, good. Crisscross in front. Keep breathing for me now. Nice big deep breaths. Fill up those lungs for me, right down to your belly button. That's it, get the air in. Less than 10 seconds now. Keep your spine straight and just a slight retraction of the shoulder blades there behind you. Good work. Now let's walk it out. Okay, now next one. We've got a one arm squat thruster. So we're going to just head ourselves down into a squat and then thrust with one arm, okay? So it's a unilateral for the upper body, so one side for the upper body. So we're going to sit into a squat and thrust. Again, you're trying to switch off your brain from working one side then other side. So it's just it gets that brain, that mind-muscle connection working, and you're focusing on one side rather than doing the same moves all the time, okay? That's it, sit your hips back and reach. After our next walk, we are going to do the other arm. So take note what arm is actually doing the pressing here. Lift and up. Okay, let's walk it out. So it was right side for me. That's it, good work. Straight spine, belly buttons engaged. Good work. The weights might slow you down with your little walking stride a little bit, but it's okay. It's good to actually do something a little different. Good. And up. I'm going to rest this one actually on my shoulder. And breathe out as you power up that arm up above your head. Abs are tight. You're not leaning back there. You're not hyperextending that back for me. Good. And reach. This is a great one for getting that metabolism switched on. Getting that heart rate up. Getting that nervous system alive. Another good one. If you've been sitting for a little while, just raising that heart rate at intervals during the day is great for your cardiovascular system. Okay, now we've got some forward and backward lunges coming after this walk. I'm just decided to get off the spot here a little bit. So the forward and back lunges, or pendulum lunges, you don't have to go into deep. I'm going to hold these in goblet. I like this one with weights because it encourages me to keep my chest upright. Now you can just step it back, step forward and back here with a slight bend in the knee if you can't go into deep lunges like this, okay? And forward and back. And forward, stay on one leg with the other leg to do. Keep your chest upright, look forward. And those weights are helping to encourage good posture. Good. Okay, well done. Ooh, that's a leg burner. Let's walk it out. That's woken up those quads for me. Other leg to do now. Okay, so for me it's the left. I always tend to start on the right. Okay. Pump those arms. That's it. Now let's go. Let's go forward and back. So make sure you're not going to kick anything or land on anything there behind you. And back. And again, forward and back. Maybe try a little knee bend there. Okay, bring a little bit more quad into it. That's it. This is a good one as well for your mobility of your hips. It's a nice dynamic stretch for your hip flexor there. That's it, good. And back. Okay, let's walk it out. Shake out those weary legs after that. Now we have zigzag forward and back next. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to zigzag, zig and zag for 3. We'll go for 3. That's it. 1, 2, 3 and back for 3. And again, weights are just in this position in front of my chest to encourage me to keep upright. You could put them down for this one really if you want to. If you feel like your grip strength is aching now. That's it. Good, you're nearly there though. Nearly there. And we enjoy this one. This is a nice one. I like this one. Gets the endorphins flowing. You can make the move bigger now. And all the way back. And forward. Can you make your move bigger? And we make our way back. That's it. Okay, now let's march it out. Box steps. Just imagine you're going to draw a box for me on the floor. So we're going to step it over, step it forward, step it over the opposite direction, step it back. You can put your weights down for this one if you want. I'm going to hold on to mine. We're so close now to the end. 3 more moves along with those walks. So over we go. Step it and forward. And if you're catching the floor like me there on a couple of the moves, just lift your feet a little higher. That's it. Good. Over, forward, slight bend in both knees. Over, sweep your body over. Go forward, sweep over, step back. That's it. You can have fun with it. You can play around with this move a little bit. That's it. Good. Lots of options there. You can just do a little kind of weaving move there. Bob and weave. That's it. Back. Well done. Now let's march it out. Good. What'll be next? Right, we've got our squat and torso reaches. So if you have put the dumbbells down, I encourage you to pick it up for this one. This is a nice one to strengthen the trunk and those shoulders. Get your heart rate up. So just a little squat, okay? So we're going to squat and reach. Squat and reach. Tap the floor with your toe and tap and tap. And a slight bend or a slight twist of the torso there. Good. And reach over. That's it. Good. And reach. And reach. Well done. Reach right up. Long arms by the earlobes. Tummy muscles are engaged. You are looking great. Keep it up. Just there now. Okay. Now we're into our last little 20-40 interval. So the walk here, and then we're going to do forward lunge, shoulder press. So do the lunge first and then the shoulder press. How did you cope with the weights? Did you hold on to them for the whole 20 minutes? If you did, that's great. If you didn't, don't get disheartened. Okay, now forward lunge. We're alternating legs here because it's our last move. Forward lunge and reach. Nice, great one here for building up that strength, full body strength. Again, just step it forward. If you can't do full knee bends, okay? Any of those lunging moves require a lot of balance. Reach up and reach. That's it. You see how your heart rate comes up with these big leg moves. Good. Let's get one more in just to even out the body. And finish it out. Well done to you. Good work. Well done. Big high five, big thumbs up. Let me just turn this beeper off. Keep your body moving now because your heart rate's probably up high. With arms above the head, weights in your hand. And moving those big prime movers. So let's bring it down gradually. Big deep breaths for me. So I can really feel my grip strength worked there now for 20 minutes just gripping dumbbells. I tried my best to remember not to be overly gripping where you can see the whiteness in your knuckles. You're over gripping there, okay? So just relax. You don't want to send tension up your arm and up to your neck. That's it, good. Now we're going to open up the legs here And we are going to reach up to the ceiling first. I always like to have a starting and an end point with this move. This is a ballistic or dynamic type stretch. This is one I used to always do when I was teaching classes. Came back to me yesterday. Now, what do you feel working here, apart from the obvious trunk stretches you're getting? Do you feel the hamstrings there as you reach down to the floor? Reach up, good. Do it slowly because you don't want to make yourself dizzy. Ooh, that's a lovely stretch for the back of the body. Feeling that first thing in the morning. Good. You can point your toes out a little bit. You need a little bit more range of movement there. Let's do 2 more this direction. And I want you to end here, okay? So 1 more and end here. Okay, now that's your starting point. Now the other way. That's it. Reach up. And reach up, good. That's it, got 2 more. Lovely, lovely stretch, full body stretch here. And last one. Good work. Now let's go into our hip flexor stretch. So I like this one again because it really hits and targets the front of your hip here. Okay, so nice straight spine. Hold on to something like a piece of furniture here if you need assistance. Okay, pull your belly button to your spine as well, and I want you to tilt that pelvis back a little bit. Think about your pelvis, your pelvic bones tilting back behind you, okay? That's it, good. Don't arch your back. Okay, let's increase the stretch here. Now we are going to go, I'll just come a little bit closer to you. So back in for me, we're going to just bend to one side, and I can feel that going down. Obviously down from my armpit down to my waist, but actually increases the stretch for me here at the front. Okay, so just bending to one side. Good. Hold your stretch. Come up, switch legs. Again, get into the stretch first. Don't try and do too many things in one go. So down into your lunge, tilt the pelvis back. As soon as you feel like you've gained your balance, stretch across. Oh, that's lovely. I can really feel it on this side. I have a little bit of little bit of tension on my left hip at the moment, so I'm really stretching every single day to try and help it out a little bit. Good. And I can really feel this stretch today now. That's it. Probably a little bit of an overuse injury, which is common to us all. Now I'm going to do my hamstrings on a little bit of a height. Today you can do yours down on the floor if you don't have a chair with a rung on it. I'm using the lower rung of the chair. This will be for you. Okay, I'm just going to go up on the chair. Same thing, except I'm just up on a little bit of a height. Sit your hips down. That's it, keep your back nice and straight and shoulder blades retracted slightly, okay? Good. Big deep breaths. Feel a nice pull in your hamstring there. Let's switch it around. Now again, if you decided to use a chair and it's moving on, you put it on an exercise mat or a household mat. Nice straight back. Engaging again those shoulder blades, so just slightly retracting your muscles that lie between them. Just draw them together. That's it. Sit down a little deeper if you can. Keep this leg straight. Good. Come up out of it. Now we'll actually just going to turn to the side. We're going to just do some retraction and protraction for the scapula, just in case you're a little bit confused about what to do there. The arms are not doing anything. They're just along for the ride, so to speak. So what you're doing is you're protracting, you're widening your shoulder blades, and then you're bringing them together. It's a really, really subtle, tiny little move there. Protraction, retraction, protraction. This is where a mirror comes in handy. And you're sort of just using your fingers as a guide. You're pushing towards the wall. For me, it's the door here. You might be able to see a slight bit of movement going on there. This is lovely if you have tension in your upper body too. Good. And relax it down. Okay, and let's just do a chest opener to finish out our cool down today. full body cool down on the channel, as you know, you've heard me say before. You can, if you want to spend a little longer there, you can pick maybe some of the exercises, mobility moves out of it. Spend about 10-15 minutes. This is a lovely stretch. Okay, so I'd like to say a big thank you for joining me today. As always, I really appreciate you being here, and I will see you back here in the next video. Bye bye.